Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
First down, Panthers.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gunter taken down at the 47-yard line. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. On first down, Gunter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. McCann's got it teed up. Here's Tank Dell to return it from his end zone.
Tank Dell on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They'll air one out deep from Mingo. This is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Mustang 19.
2nd and 11. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the...
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Panthers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
18 rattling, 18 rattling. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60. Hurt.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run on 1st down. Gunter. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. This would be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Texans nothing.
McCann's got it teed up. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
70 Lions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Buffalo 18.
Stroud looking to throw. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Go.
On 3rd down, Devine. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Stroud and company going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
60 Eagles. Ready.
On 2nd down, Gunter. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A great play there. 29 yards. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0.
Texans nothing. Tucker McCann.
McCann's got it teed up. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
19 Lions.
Stroud. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And this will leave him a yard short.
Let's go.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now, Devine. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Conley's got it over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. Stroud now.
They'll roll him out right.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On the ball, on the ball.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's Stroud.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the 1st half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go play action here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete to number 80. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Texans.
Ready.
2nd down and 3.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bishop. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Panthers. great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now. McCann's got it teed up.
Set to kick off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Gunter. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And 6 yards to
Panther
go.
11, Panther, Mustang 19. Tempo.
Now Stroud. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
Back to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21.
Crack all 80. Go.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
60 by 60 by 6.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beverly. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lopez.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throw left side complete. That's Bishop. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Panthers just continue to roll.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Texans nothing.
McCann's got it teed up.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably good.
And my goodness, another interception. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game, and Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Right back to him on first down. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
70, Timberwolves. Panther 60, Panther 60.
One quarter remains here in Week 16.
Ready?
From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rig it. Alert, alert.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gunter. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Stroud looking to throw.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever.
Stroud to throw it.
And now here's another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Gunter. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
On 2nd down, Greenwood. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing now is Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
So they have now gone for it on 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says go for it. You will actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They'll keep it on the ground. Gunter, 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 3rd down, Gunter, and he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now, because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block. They'll have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
And Stroud now to throw. That's again complete to Palmer. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Stroud. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here goes Stroud again. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down now. Gunter, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 136 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whip.
Yeah, stand up.